All right. Well, we'll do another question.
Has my friend the Squire been writing lately?
No. And
There's a guy that writes on the comments sometimes on yours, Scott R, or he's been commenting a lot on RX, always negative. And sometimes he'll post like 3 or 4 comments in the one thing talking about a video. I'm like, then why do you watch the videos, you dickhead?
Yeah.
All the time.
Like, Linus does all the...
But didn't the Squire want to come on live once and debate me or something? Or didn't he
No.
Whatever happened to that?
Every now and then he just posts some random stuff about how you're
He's found the truth. Gay
gay stuff. All he just talks about is gay stuff.
I know.
And it's like...
I found it. Breaking news.
Yeah.
This shows that Lee is truly gay.
Yeah. Or you're fronting for some gay mafia or whatever. Yeah. And it's like...
he's fascinated by the gay world.
Yeah.
I've never known anyone to talk about it so much.
And also too, it's like, so what's the actual problem? Like, why are you saying there's a problem with?
He's homophobic, isn't he?
Yeah. It's like, finally the world, part of the world has recognised that homosexuality has been around for years and. Forever.
I recognise homosexuality as a pain in the ass.
yeah. And it's like, you can deny it and hate it and whatever, but
is that like a climate denier?
Yeah. But no.
You're a homosexuality denier?
That's an ironic thing at the moment because it's Pride Month. All the big corporations are changing their logos.
The rainbows and shit.
Yeah, but except for in Middle East countries and China and stuff like that, they still keep it.
Why are they doing that? It's like weird. I saw a meme the other day. It had a soldier and that says we only get a day. Then had the whole person dressed in like the Mardi Gras gay shit with the chaps on and the little pants on with the balls hanging out, saying we get a whole month. But the soldiers who fought for the country only get a day. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I just think it's.
What do they do for the whole month? It's Gay Pride Month in America. Is it Gay Pride Month here too, or just America?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, well, it's Gay Pride year. We celebrate it all year round here. So
I just heard on the radio too. I'm not sure what schools there are, but now I heard on the radio coming down, some schools are cutting out the husband and wife.
Yeah.
Because that's offensive.
No. Well, I'm lucky. My kids go to a Catholic school, so
they still use. They haven't got the pronouns put in yet. It's like I put up that post not long ago, where Kellogg's made that box which was all inclusive. Had them all on the front, the rainbow box, Sam, Toucan, Snap, Crapple, Pop, them fucking homosexuals. The 3 of them, I don't know what they get up to, but all on the box. And then it's got on the side of the box all the new pronouns for your kids to learn. And I'm like, what little kid fucking reads a box of cereal? You get it, or your parents put it in your bowl and you eat it. It's like, if you want kids to learn something, put mathematics or geography on the side of a cereal box. Or if they do, because one guy goes to me, "Oh, Lee, you're just being whatever, homophobic." I said, how can I be homophobic with a transgender cousin and my dad that was homosexual? I said, I just think it's stupid. I said, you're putting an adult head on a kid. Young kids don't think about shit like this. It's like this fucking Bluey and all that, where they've changed all this stuff on Bluey and they got gay stuff in there. They had this gay song, my family, I have 2 dads, and it just goes through our family. I have 3 dads, and I think kids wouldn't go, what the fuck's this about?
Yeah.
Kids aren't looking for hidden messages. They're not they just want to watch a cartoon. It's like, fucking hell. It's like, are you going to put something up when the Smurfs come on and be like, well, maybe let's have a cartoon? But just say, because, this kid said to me, well, when I was 9, I knew that I was gay and I liked the same sex. I wished I had this cereal then. I said, well, why do you need cereal to say it's okay? Why wouldn't you talk to your parents?
Yeah.
He's like, well, my parents don't agree with it and this. And I said, well, if they don't agree with it, they're not going to buy you a gay box of fucking cereal, are they? I said, Mum, can I have that box of gay cereal so I can learn the pronouns? They wouldn't buy it for you, so what's the point of it? I said, why don't you put stuff on there like telling young kids, if you're that young, how to use a condom so you don't get fucking transmitted diseases? Or on the side of a box, put it's okay if you like dick. Let's just say there's a young girl out there who's 9 or 10 and she loves dick, but society says if you like dick, you're a slut or a whore. Whereas guys, they can go around fucking and that's okay. So this young girl, why don't we put like the Smurfs and Smurfette on the box and say it's okay to like dick? Because Smurfette was the only female Smurf in the whole village. So obviously she was getting fucking gangbanged. Wasn't she?
Yeah. Well,
so why not put her on the box and say it's okay if you like dick?
Yeah. No.
You let young girls know it's okay to suck and fuck as many as they want. We might as well cover all the bases if this is where we're going.
No, well, that's the...
Why hold back?
Yeah. Well, no, like how to set up an OnlyFans.
Yeah, something like that. If times are tough, make lots of money.
No, not even if they are tough.
Use what the Lord give you.
No, it's just
Well, look how many girls go out there right now fucking and sucking just for a drinks on the weekend or a lift home when they're going to be making OnlyFans money.
Well, I've heard stories of...
I know some that are making 20 grand a month or so.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard stories about guys getting messages from girls doing suggestive things with implements and stuff like that. Well, why give that out for free when you can charge for it? Yeah, so...
They probably are.
Yeah.
That's just to entice you. It's like my training package. Yeah. I'll show you one arm workout, but then if you want the good one, you've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
I might just send you a video of me stroking it, but if you want the cum shot, that's $19.95. If you want the happy ending, it's like...
That's how I...
Yeah, why not put them all on? Why not put Thomas the Tank Engine on the box and say it's okay if you're a female and you want to take the train? You know, it's like, let them know. It's okay to be a slut. It's okay to suck dick. It's like, why hold back?
Yeah.
If you're at a party and there's a group of guys and you're the only one, if you want to fuck them all, it's okay. Smurfette them. It's going to be a new saying. Be Smurfette. What would Smurfette do? Should bend over the little fucking mushroom in there in the Smurf village and let them all go through her. Even Papa Smurf. Even maybe fucking, what's his name? The cat, Azrael, and fucking, who was the bad guy?
But, you know, why have schools?
Gargamel.
Why have schools when you can just teach the kids off the
internet?
Cornflakes.
Exactly. Teaching the pronouns. One side the pronouns, on the other side 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
But those 2 could be 2 men and 2 women.
Well, I still don't understand the pronoun thing. It's like some.
I don't understand the LBGTQ fucking I R2D2 C3PO.
It's LB. I think the plus covers.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It should be infinity.
And Q is for queer, isn't it? Isn't Q for queer? They reckon, like, someone said the other day someone said someone was gay somewhere and someone got really upset by it, saying that's very whatever. But yet they got queer sounds worse than gay. Yeah, Q's for queer, I think.
But what's G then? Is gay and
Gargamel.
Is gay and queer 2 different things?
Well, it's the same, isn't it?
And and like
you're
really,
gay, you're queer.
And why
does
have
queer mean you're strange or?
Why have a B in there? Like
what's bisexual, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but like that, you're either a bit lesbian or a bit gay.
Yeah, that means you're just gay.
Yeah, no,
you're like gay and you like both.
Yeah. So
you're not really bi, you're still gay.
But shouldn't there be like one of the pluses get promoted and the
a plus
and the B gets dropped?
Could it be like a G plus?
Yeah. No, I just
I'm gay plus.
Anyway, it's got very confusing and I think that
we'll do an experiment right now. Hey Siri, hello? You're not listening. What is the difference between queer and gay? The office of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer.
Yeah.
Lesbian usually refers to a woman who has a romantic or sexual orientation towards women. Gay, used in some cultural settings to represent men who are attracted to men. romantic, erotic, or emotional sense. Not all men who engage in the same gender sexual behaviour identify as gay. Bisexual or bi, a person who experiences sexual, romantic, physical, and/or spiritual attraction. See, so you got a spiritual attraction to me and be bi.
No, but it said like men can engage in the sexual practice, but not identify as gay.
Behaviour. Identify as gay and/or such. This label should be used with caution.
Which one's that?
The one you just said. And the bisexual could be what? Transgender, queer. Ah, here we go, queer. Queer is a multi-faceted word.
Oh, okay, yes.
That is used in different ways and means different things to different people. 1. Attraction to people of many genders. There's only 2, isn't there, really? Oh, there's only two biological, I guess, but genders are like the transgender. Don't conform to cultural norms around gender or sexuality. 3. A general term referring to all non-heterosexual people, some within the community, however, may feel the word has been hatefully used against them for too long and are reluctant to embrace it. So why Q? Q could be for questioning. An individual who is unsure and or exploring their gender identity or sexual orientation.
Okay, yeah.
Intersex, that's the I. An umbrella term that describes people born with any of 30 different variations in sexual characteristics, including chromosomes, gonads, sex hormones, or genitals, with any 30 different variations. Intersex. Asexual, a person who experiences little or no sexual attraction. Aromantic, a person who experiences little or no romantic attraction. Pansexual, a person who experiences sexual, romantic, physical and or spiritual attraction for members of all gender identities and expressions. So if you're pansexual, that means you love everybody, does it? You experience sex with transgenders and gay people. And non-binary or ENBY, a person whose gender identity does not fall within the binary gender of man or woman. But they could be called non-binary or just confused, because you've either got a dick or a penis or a vagina, so you're either one or the other. How can you be non-binary because you say I don't fall within the binary genders of a man or a woman? Just look in your pants, you'll know.
Maybe it's too small and
you might have a penis and not feel like a man, but you're still a man. You can look down and say I got a penis but I'm a fucking attack helicopter. And if you want to go around going attacking people,
because we're
what about gender fluid? That's like the stuff that comes out of your cock. That's male fluid. Gender. A person who does not identify with the gender binary and move within genders or gender stereotypes.
That's what you say if you get caught in a women's toilet.
Yeah, I'm gender fluid. I feel like a woman.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of me gender fluid.
Gender queer. A person who does not identify or express their gender within the gender binaries. Those who identify as gender queer may identify as neither men nor women. They may see themselves as outside or in between the gender binary, or may simply feel restricted by gender labels. I think they're fucking restricted by fucking reality. Some of these. Agender, a person who's no or very little connection to gender, non-personal alignment within the concepts neither man nor woman, Stud, a
Well,
term
that's right.
originated within the
That's it,
community
Right.
of colour to describe a masculine identifying person who was assigned female at birth.
What?
Here is a study looking at the sexuality and gender constructions of people who use stud to describe their identity. A term originating within the communities of colour to describe a masculine identifying person who was assigned female at birth. That's changed from when someone used to call me a stud.
Jeez, like
Mao. In the middle, in Kanaku, Moharan Tunisian, spiritual social roles within the cultural. Mux, M-U-X-E, derived from the Spanish word for woman. Oh, fuck me dead. Heterosexism, prejudice against individuals and groups who display non-heterosexual behaviours or identities. Cisgender, C-I-S gender, a person whose sense of personal identity or gender does not correspond to the sex they were assigned at birth. So if you were told you're a male at birth and later on in your life you go, no, I'm not, then you're cisgender.
But I think
LGBTQ 2S plus ALLY. This is someone who confronts heterosexism, anti-LGBTQ2S plus biases, heterosexual and cisgender privilege in themselves and other believe that heterosexism, homophobia, biphobia and transphobia are social justice issues. Now, do you understand that, or are you more confused?
No, well, what you know, and this is where people, you know, if you question all this, then you're considered LGBTQSS whatever phobic, whatever, you know. But you've got to understand, there's people making money out of this.
Oh, that's all it is.
In universities and
getting
funded
government
by,
grants.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and it's a hangover from the whole gay marriage thing where
Oh.
they people all form these groups to get that through, which is great. But then, what do you do after that? Then it's all this.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what's going to follow this? And it's
But if you notice too, it's only small groups that are making the big changes.
Yeah.
Like this small minority are getting all these silly changes, like getting rid of what isn't now with the chest milk instead of breast milk.
there's no such thing as a mother. Is
It's
it like
birthing parent.
A birthing parent, yeah.
Birthing parent 1 and birthing parent 2.
And don't you get
Only one can give fucking birth.
and don't you get kicked off like that?
But isn't it, how can you say chest milk? Men have chest, women have breasts. But they say this is for the, I guess, men who are now women who want to feed their baby. Yeah, well, you still can't have the baby suck on your chest and get milk out of it, so you're not going to get any chest milk anyway. You'd have to give it formula from a bottle.
Yeah,
So why don't we just keep it breast milk? Why the fuck are we going with the chest milk?
yeah. No, look, it's just bordering on ridiculous.
How about they come and fucking milk me down here like a cow?
The old gender fluid.
Yeah, just my gender fluid.
But
But in these pronouns, like you said before, I don't even know how many of them there are now.
yeah, and it's becoming that. Like, I think you have to.
And why have we got to get rid of husband and wife?
Yeah.
If a couple's married, we can say husband and wife. If a couple's not, then don't say it.
Yeah.
You can say wife.
Yeah.
Or is that parent 1, parent 2? Like B1, B2.
Well, I think
Bananas in fucking pyjamas.
that's part of the reason to do it. It's to break down the family unit because the family unit because the family unit is the most like it's stronger than a government, stronger than
I know.
anything.
Well, America's doing a good job of breaking that down
Yeah.
every way. And then the whole thing too, where like things like Sesame Street, they're putting gay characters in there. But have you ever noticed too, like there's a lot of commercials now with gay shit on it? That one where, hi mum, hi dad, he said yes. I was at a movies not long ago, and that came on. There's a father and his kid over there, and the kid's like, "What's that?" And Dad's like, "Oh, don't worry about it."